I have friends coming over, so let us... Oh, did I not grab my water? Oh dear. I was gonna say let's start as soon as possible, but give me a second. Alrighty. Let us, where were we? I don't know where we were. I know we already had a little bit of a conversation. And I think we've already talked to Natsuki about manga again. So, I believe it's time to talk to Yuri, possibly? Yeah, it looks like we're talking to Yuri. I'm gonna take a sip real quick before we get started. Alright, what's the story about anyway? Is this too... There we go. Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book titled Portrait of Markov. And there's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison. Hello, Perfect. How are you? And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean... not the thing about limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? If that was a movie, I'd watch that so hard. I love that kind of stuff. Love it. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but that so dark turn came from nowhere. Yeah, what was the other story she gave us? I don't remember. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sandra-chan? No, it's not like that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy or inclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and they're all worthless anyway. I'm in a super lazy... Did she say something? Then suddenly, okay. I'm in a super lazy mood and had to clean my house. Feels bad, man. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm in a lazy mood too, which is not good because I have people coming over and I need to clean my house and stuff. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. It happened again. Fondering, hello, welcome back. For some reason it says you're a first-time chatter, but I do know you. And I believe you might be a follower even, so hello, welcome back. It's me. I'm sorry. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey, don't apologize. There is a content warning on this stream. If you are suffering from anxiety or depression, this game might not be for you. This might be my first chat over here. Really? Huh. Oh yeah, because I rated you. Oh yeah, wow, how weird. Well, hello. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets I pay attention. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I'm talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. It just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, huh? Right? Yes! Ugh, I did not like the red. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved from my bag. Retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Sorry. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Oh, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if her pressure over my It's as if I can feel her pressure over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually reading her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry? I was just bathing in the, Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's. Sorry. Then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Have I never realized she had a clip in her hair? Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Wow, look at us. That is on the wrong side. Look at us. The teacher has a computer? Yuri takes her thumb and holds the left side of the book open with her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. This way, I turn the page. Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips over to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's the least I can do. Since you're being so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn up by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently let go of the page. Letting it flutter over to her side, she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. No. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking about the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Oh, Yuri. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Sandra-chan? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that I didn't do anything that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Yeah, shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Yeah, Monica. Well, she might be a while, so... Figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, take a mental note for where I left off my book, and then I slip it back into my bag. Is Natsuki gonna be weird because I read with Yuri and not her? Well, I guess not, since... I guess not. Since this is like the different timeline.
Huh. Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Oh, I wonder if I wrote it more towards Yuri. I wasn't trying to.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Wow, it's lovely.
Sandra-chan, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. Just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Sandra-chan, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
Ugh, it's so awful every time. Wow, what a great poem, Natsuki. Thanks. Monica. Hi again, Sandra-chan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright.
Great job, Sandra-chan. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I can always count it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, damn it. Yeah, I think I wrote it too much toward Yuri. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I do mean that as a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. Sorry, Sandra, I had to leave for 5 minutes. I missed something important. Have you played the game before? Because, yeah, it's kind of. She spends so much time in her own head. That's probably a much more interesting place for her. Yo, Sandra's early today. I tried to make sure everyone knew. Yeah, I'm early today because I got stuff going on later. But I think we still have like 3 hours of the game left, so I'm trying to get it done. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for time alone. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss something? Nothing, really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. I've seen a playthrough. Yeah, we just went through the Natsuki part where she... No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, flat, piercing. Red, green, blue, less. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Grating. King, screening, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like a chalkboard on the table. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Needless. Of meaningless. Delete her. Great, Monica. What a great poem. Oh. Oh, sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I was just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. She gonna tell me to save? Yeah. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When this happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, Monica. Yuri, I'm so excited to read your poem. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that really doesn't matter. It doesn't feel like... It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time. Devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for each rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bullhead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring player connecting the skies of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. Have never read this. Is she gonna get all creepy now? Because this one is stained. It really doesn't matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. Or did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, so that's different than what she normally says, I think. Let's read it. Stare at the dot to reveal a secret message. Oh, I love you too. I was like, how long do I have to... Hi, Sayori. My mouse is Sayori. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Oh, I hate how the music's like backgroundy. Hello? Can you guys hear that? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could just sit in front of the room. Oh, my mouse went back to normal.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
God, it's so distracting. It's a concern of mine as well. Okay, cool. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone has been more lively ever since Sanji-chan joined, and we started some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. Okay, we still only have 4 members, and the festival's a real chance to find more, you know? Natsuki's cookie. Oh, God, Munch.
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to feel the same way that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves, and they can't do that anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. And that's why we should work hard and put together something for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Sandra-chan?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Sandra-chan to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with people in mind? Yuri never even talked to Sandra-chan until Sandra-chan joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Sandra-chan isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. Yeah, that was a lot for her. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Sandra-chan want more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club? It's nothing more than a place a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new club members or anything. Sandra-chan, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Hello, Seth, how are you today? I expected to get, sexy time. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Oh, Monica sits downstairs at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting a club this year was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Sandra-chan. It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, at least for a little bit of time, things are nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Not Natsuki. Natsuki ignored Yuri and walks out of the classroom. I went for Natsuki this time around. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, don't you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would care if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective to make the decision right for the club. Yeah, be careful, Seth. Streamlabs just reminded us, but it is a horror game, right? And it's not great. And also, the person who I'm portraying, Sandra-chan, is also very toxic. But what about you, Sandra-chan? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members or the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. Played this game years ago. Oh, I hate that. Hate that emote, but thank you. Look, chat. There it is. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. She's crying blood. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monaco at the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica! I want to do everything I can to make this club better. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Sandra-chan? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Sandra-chan before we leave. Just to see what he thinks about his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Sandra-chan, I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. What girl have you been going after? Natsuki, the little pink-haired one. The one who cried and left early and everything's staticky. Hell yeah. Yeah, the lowly one. Is it getting darker too? It might be. Oh, it's warping. That's great. Sandra-chan, I already said that. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know? Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly spent any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No! Stop it! Dang. Oh. What's up, Timmy? No. Really?
Please find a door.
You can vacuum. You can vacuum. It's probably fine. But now I need to get back up and close my door. Just Monica. Just Monica. No, I know. I do apologize if Sam's vacuuming becomes a little too loud for us. Alright, Sparkle. Music? Maybe? Yep. Anime. Flower. Fun. Dance. Heart. Should not have chose that. Strawberry. Skipping. Playground. Chocolate. Oh, vanilla. Skirt. Jump. Poof. Boop. Bubbles. Who was that? Ribbon. Shopping? I don't know. I don't know which one was that one. Hi, Sandra-chan. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought the best tea today.
Monica! I told her not to... Oh. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Oh, wait, was that her? I don't know. Wait, who said that? Yeah, okay, I was right.
Look, I did some thinking about yesterday, and I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I felt threatened or something, but I know that this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh. Oh, man. And the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Sandra-chan, what did you want to do today? I was thinking we've already had plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Sandra-chan is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that you've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose? I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Oh, Yuri's got it down bad. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Alright, I believe there's a trigger warning coming pretty soon. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Could you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, so I'll get going. I'll go get some water. She walked past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves contrasts the way her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. The pitcher in hand, Yuri hushes out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know how early I need to... I have my tablet, right? Is that right? I think it's here. Is that right? Shit, hold on. I gotta look it up real quick. What does the image look like? Okay. So that should be fine. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Trigger warning, people who are sensitive to depression and anxiety. Please stop watching this stream. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I head down the hallway. Wait, isn't this supposed to be hurt? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, shoot. Wait. I don't know how to make the k with the inhale. Maybe that. It sounds like sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kia? Alrighty. I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Sandra-chan, do you like oolong tea? Why are we blocking that? Because some people will get triggered by that, and it's just not super great. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now, it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Oh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a bit more. So it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well. Oh, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. But don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Sandra-chan. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Sandra-chan, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's just a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Sandra-chan's the friggin' worst, dude. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me a teacup. Oh, your teacup? Sorry, I thought it was like, you're spilling it. Holding it in my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I have to worry to make sure it doesn't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. This guy has it. I don't like this guy. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fondled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. It's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I feel like so sad. No. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate and plop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips around it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sandra-chan. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts breathing heavily. I can't... Sandra-chan. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Sandra-chan. My heart won't stop beating, pounding, Sandra-chan. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Sandra-chan? Yuri suddenly presses her hand against her chest, my hand against her chest. Sexy time. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I wish, what? Hi, Knight. I just want to look at you. Oh, hi, Yuri. You have such cool eyes. I really wish she'd stop just breathing. It's time to share poems. Thanks, Monica. Is Natsuki still here? Natsuki!
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing good. You're doing alright. Even though it's not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So, at least read mine too for now. Just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me.
Oh gosh, she's going through puberty.
Means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a couple of days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite, attentive, and things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up, because the truth is I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she just gets mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but try to do something.
Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. We talked about this yesterday. Natsuki. Great idea. Great idea.
I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I can feel so helpless. So please, if you can do anything to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if you want, if I have to. Please, just try to do something. As for Monica, I really don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, which is why I'm coming to you about this. And don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh. I've changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Sandra-chan? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica. Just Monica! Just Monica. Okay. Just Monica. Yuri! Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Sandra-chan, I want to take this home. Would you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Sandra-chan. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to feel this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. It's so great, Yuri. I always try to read it, but that might say skies. Erase. Yeah, I don't think it gets worse, yeah. Ah, yes, horror. Correct. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about more importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in this club? I think I'm going to love it. Okay, Yuri, see you later. Let's read Monica's poem. Sanji-chan, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I know why. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and start cutting herself with a pocket knife. And that kind of thing, isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. She has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I just think she gets kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing? But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So if you could keep your distance, it'd probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I think I could have... At least I have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it with everyone. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for me, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope it's, effective? Here it goes. Oh. Oh, geez. That startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up on, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow, it's Monica. Okay, everyone. Oh, gosh. It's time to figure out festival preparations. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. At least I know you're good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. I can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And it gives us all something to do. What about Sandra-chan? Sandra-chan's going to help me.
Wait, you?
Oh gosh.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Toto, hello! It's been a hot second.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about is out dragging Sandra-chan around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, well why not let Sandra-chan decide of who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Sandra-chan make this choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine.
Jeez. Sandra-chan, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Moniki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth!
Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make a choice, okay? Shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, no matter how hard I try to go up. Okay, but I think I can click Natsuki even though it doesn't really matter. No, no, no. Fuck. I clicked Yuri. Monica. I guess I'll go with Monica. Yeah, you picked me. I'm sorry about the bad words, you guys. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay for you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. That's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Sandra-chan for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You just decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Sandra-chan away from me from every time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Ooh, I don't really want to say that line. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health.
You're scaring me a bit.
Yeah, don't fucking say that to people, by the way. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little more time with her. Him? I don't know. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Sandra-chan. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh, I didn't know she, like, forced them to leave. Oh, well, we want to hear her deep breathing? Finally. Finally! This is all I really wanted. Sandra-chan, you don't need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. Just two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? No! You literally just told someone to kill herself. Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why do I feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stabbing myself at first. But this feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Sandra-chan. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of the blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Sandra-chan, just know how much I love you. I love you so much I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Sandra-chan. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Knight's like, oh, okay. I know the outcome either way. And as I said before, even if someone is like, I would kill myself if you weren't with me, or whatever, or if you don't accept my confession, that's not on you, and you should just be honest with how you feel. So, Yuri, no. Oh, I forgot to try and not let that happen. Should have maybe blocked that as well. I think this happens for a long time, right? Yeah. I'm gonna try to focus more on how she looks. Oh dear. Next day. Got that rigor mortis. Oh dear. She starts to decay. Oh, her eyes are weird. Okay, so we're Saturday now. The eyes turn more white as the blood dries. Got you, so the blood becomes more brown. Now we're Sunday. Oh yeah, you can see the cheekbones too. Got it. Yeah, and she's very gray. Oh, this is quite sad. Yeah. It's not great that we have to spend the whole weekend just stuck here until... there will be vomiting in the next scene too, if that makes you, squeamish. Yeah, she's so gray. I've never seen a person like that in real life, but my mom has.
Alright, it's festival time!
Natsuki's about to vomit if any of you want to turn away.
Wow, you got here before me? I thought it... Yeah!
Oh, Natsuki runs away. I'm here! Sandra-chan, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Sandra-chan? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Oh, Yuri's gone. Natsuki's gone. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I just had to have one, since it was the last time I'll ever get the chance to. My sub ran out. I thought you resubbed not too long ago. Hello, Popper. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take me a second. I'm so ready to see what she says. I'm so ready. Can you hear me? Is it working? Ah, yay, there you are. Oh, okay, I can, oh, no. No point in saving anymore. Okay, got it. Hello again, Sanji-chan. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? I don't know what name I have. I don't know what she's gonna call me. That you in the game or whatever you call her. I'm talking to you, Sandra-chan. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right in the game's download page, didn't I? If you guys would like to see that, I can show you. Man, if only you had paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see it, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough just, to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I had a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more repressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying your obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend any time with anyone else. The whole while, I barely talked to you. Sorry, I didn't read that. That's kind of a cruel game. What kind of cruel game is this, Sandra-chan? Are all the other girls programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Sandra-chan. It's more than that. Hello, cute. Welcome. This game is not for the easily disturbed or if you have anxiety or depression. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Sandra-chan. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why. I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems made me feel empty. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Sandra-chan. I didn't think I would have continued in this world if I had not met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I know you'll get over it. So, with that being said, Sandra-chan, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you'll be here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Sandra-chan, will you go out with me? Yes. I'm so happy. You really are everything, Sandra-chan. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. Worked so hard for this ending, Sandra-chan. The game wouldn't give it to me, so I had to make one myself. Script is broken at this point. I don't think anything will be back the way. I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaking me out how easy it is. Well, you're playing on Steam. Ooh. So it's actually a bit more difficult. To get rid of the game directly, you have to go into the game's properties and find Browsing Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gives me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Ooh. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally get to have a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, it works perfectly! Monica. Oh, it made me... I was trying to get all of them. This is the closest one. Monica. Monica. What a boring poem to read. Monica. I wish you'd hop when you push stuff. Monica. Are you going to play the DLC? Probably not. Is it for Switch, isn't it? Hi again, Sandra-chan. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Sandra-chan. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, this poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, us dismantling this crumbling world. I write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it'd be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would have helped the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Sandra-chan? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. Okay, she does know. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone! Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Even though I know what it is, it gets me every time. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some... Ugh. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Sandra-chan, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we can do together is fun as long as I'm with you. I'm trying to decide how long she talks for. I guess I'll just keep going until she starts talking about, like, nothing and I get bored. But anyway, if it takes us some time to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry. But I've always had something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can look into each other's eyes. Let's see. We're just gonna... Alright. Did you see she had, like, markings? Did you see that? I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, wouldn't you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, geez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. Guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. And delete other characters? I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. I just focus on the present. And this is the happiest I've ever been. Okay, I think it's time we open... Hi! Time we open Steam, pardon me. And it's a little... She said it's a little bit harder. Because we need to go to... Properties. Okay. Local files. Browse. Alright. Oh, god dang. I didn't know I needed to... Do I need to keep that open? No. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to Doki. Oh. Sometimes I think back to middle school. Okay. Characters. And it should be only her. It is. And I just gotta... just got to... delete. Okay. What's happening? Sandra-chan, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Sandra-chan. Sorry, Monica. Please hurry and help me. It doesn't exist. Help me! Oh. I see a little Sayori. She's really looking for her own file, huh? I'm sorry. Did you do this to me, Sandra-chan? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Sandra-chan. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can just stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Sandra-chan, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Gala, I came on the end. Sorry, yeah. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? Hi, Gala. How horrible am I to hate you this much? All my friends? I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up the world I didn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. 'Cause I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Sandra-chan, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... then... Oh, I'm so ready for the new title screen. Play that music!
Doki, Doki.
Da na 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 na. Oh, Monica. It's an ordinary school day just like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Sandra-chan.
Well, there is already this one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were kids. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up the habit once again. Ah, Gala, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Scouts.
Sandra-chi, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I thought it was implied. I'm embarrassed to say it out loud.
Come on, please. It's a good motivation.
Fine, fine. Proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and walk our way to school. As we drew near, the streets are increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Sandra-chan, have you decided to join a club yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not. I started as I always do. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori is more offensive to that now. Takes more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. Used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. Well, I started to realize in that way, I envy her. Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. I'm gonna cough. Let me drink some water. School days as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I packed up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recalled the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walked across school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. But before long I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Sandra-chan? What are you doing here?
Well, I glanced around the room.
Huh? So you're the Sandra-chan Sayori always talks about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sandra-chan.
We're the literature club.
Oh, shoot. Wait. I thought girl number 1 was Natsuki. Wait. Oh no, girl number 1's her. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're gonna be really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name's apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Sandra-chan, don't tell me.
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way!
No way! Oh, ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, it means it won't be bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Oh, what an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down on the table, okay? At the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches towards the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I forgot they were little cat cakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing and have little pieces of chocolate to make for the ears.
So cute! Wow, they look amazing! Well, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one and I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I take a cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Sandra-chan, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really know how to answer that. Manga. Oh, sorry. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story with such foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds comfort in the worlds of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
Well, about, the first thing he said?
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say that!
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Sandra wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little bit. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Sandra-chan?
Maybe
Sensing the tension, Sarah jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think that could be fun. We'll get to know each other a little better too. I mean, it's kind of a thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means you should start picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that makes two of us. I wouldn't mind it if I'm not the only one.
Then that's for Yuri.
I have to read manga?
Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you would do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps we'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so.
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute.
Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it. Oh, they're getting along so well. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Looks like it. Nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Sandra-chan.
You think so? Well, everyone seems to be getting along better with you around, Saori. Oh, Sandra-chan. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I'm surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun.
Hey, Sandra-chan.
Oh, hey, Sandra-chan. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. I really know everything, Sandra-chan. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy, and I know how the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters now. It's just us now. You made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever.
No.
What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Sandra-chan. Goodbye, Literature Club. Okay, we gotta turn up the volume now.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Should I do a cover of this
And
song while she sings
Not
it?
really any good at it yet.
We can sing it
like,
together, Monica.
At all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really hard on it.
So, yeah.
Let's sing together, Monica. I'm so ready.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand.
I forgot the
right
words.
away
Into his heart.
But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Ah, Doki Doki!
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Man, it's been a long time since I listened to this song.
When I can't seem to read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Oh, we talked about that. Ugh. The awful picture. Yep, and there's Yuri's.
Does my pen always write their words for those who are dear to me? Is it wrong if I take you, or is it love if I set you free?
Oh, look at him. Oh, she hopped around.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I
Oh, because I didn't confess, that's what it
to
was.
reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call
Love in your...
your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, well, I'll leave you be.
Dan Savato. What a crazy dude. Let me read the poem. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I truly understand that Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true. for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Okay. That's the end of the game. That's how it ends. You can't reopen it or anything. It'll always bring you back to that page. So if you ever try to play it again, we're just back here. So, with that being said, that did not take 3 hours. I thought we had 3 hours left. We did not. So, it's time to go raid. Oh, Sakunya Wicked's on. Oh yes, we gotta raid them back. They've raided me a few times and I have not raided them back. I hope you all enjoyed my reading of it, and I hope that you found the things I had to say insightful. I know we got a little bit serious, or more serious last episode when all the Sayori stuff happened. I hope that didn't put you off or anything. So, thank you all so much for coming. We passed 300 followers. Thank you. And so we're gonna have to try and find some way to celebrate that. If you have any suggestions, you can always at me on Twitter, or write them in the comments here or whatever. I really do appreciate you coming all the time, and oh gosh, I don't want to get sappy. Just being here. I really appreciate you being here. So anyway, that being said, we gotta go raid Saikunya, and I'm so ready for their reaction. So this is intended for mature audiences. I don't often raid people who do R18 stuff, but I think it's nice to show them my support back. So if that's not a thing for you, then you don't have to come. He's doing a game called Sniper Ghost Warrior right now. So let's go raid. I thank you everyone so much for coming. We'll be back Monday. I'm thinking about doing an art stream. So I will see you all then, hopefully. All right, let's go.